Pre-season is well and truly underway, and the start of the campaign is getting even closer. This week some clubs have been very busy with business and others a little quiet. But one thing for sure is that the transfer rumours and links aren't going anywhere just yet. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we do have our weekly instalment of the transfer roundup where we take a look at the transfer links, transfer rumours, incomings and outgoings across Scottish football. If you're new around here, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more Scottish football content. Starting at the defending champions Rangers, and things have been a little quiet regarding incomings at Ibrox. However, there is one player that has been linked for the whole of the summer, and that is Dutch midfielder Joey Veerman. A few days ago, it was reported that Rangers had submitted a multi-million pound bid for the player, and today I can confirm that Heerenveen have received an offer. However, the club's chief haven't confirmed as to which club it was. Rangers and Verona are two clubs that are heavily linked with the player and could cost up to around 10 million euros for the Heerenveen star. As for outgoings, it has been a little quiet on this front too, but there has been a bid submitted and rejected from West Ham for Kai Kennedy. There has also been interest from other clubs in France, but Rangers seem keen to keep Kennedy at the club. Kai is contracted to Rangers until 2023 and may be sent out on loan this campaign to gain more experience before breaking into the first team. Another player who is constantly being linked with a move away this summer is Alfredo Morelos. The Portuguese media has put out continual stories claiming that Rangers star wants out and a move to Porto. Although the story this week is that these claims are blown out of water and that the Colombian hasn't expressed any desire to leave this window. This saga, like last year, is likely to go on to the end of the window, and Rangers will not sell the striker until their valuation is met. Moving across the city to Celtic, and this past week has been pretty busy in terms of incomings. At the start of last week, Celtic announced their third signing of the window, that being Liel Abada from Maccabi Petr Tvarka. The winger, who can also play as a centre forward, played in his first game for the club in a 1-0 defeat against Preston North End. The Israeli international comes with high hopes and has a good goal record as he bagged 20 goals in 67 games across 2 seasons for Maccabi Petr Tvarka. A few days after the Abada deal was done, Celtic then announced the signing of Japanese winger Kyago Furuhashi from Vissel Kobe. Kyago has not yet been unveiled by Celtic though, as he still needs to pass his medical. However, he was spotted arriving in the UK this morning, so will now quarantine before being unveiled in around 10 days time. So Celtic fans will probably not get to see the player until the opening league match against Hearts. The exciting winger is set to be a huge goal threat as he bagged 49 goals in 110 games for Vissel Kobe. It doesn't look like Celtic are done there though, as they are very close to signing Swedish centre-back Carl Starfelt. This story was first reported by Fabrizio Romano a few weeks back, and the deal is pretty much done now. It's just that they are now waiting for the player to get in the country from Russia to finalise the deal, and the fee is set to be around £4.5 million and could be announced in a few days from now. The last player I have on this list that is linked with a move to Celtic is Fraser Forster. Forster has had 4 spells at Celtic, with the most recent one ending in a treble under Neil Lennon. Celtic then went on to try and sign the keeper after that season, however he decided to stay put and fight for his place at Southampton. But now it is being reported that Celtic are looking to go back in for the goalkeeper on yet another loan deal. With this deal, it is still very early days, and it's not yet known whether Southampton want to keep the goalkeeper, what his ambitions are, and whether he will want to go on to Celtic for a 4th loan spell. As for outgoings, the Christopher Ajer transfer saga finally looks to be coming to an end, as Celtic and Brentford are close to agreeing a deal for the centre-back. Ajer has came out publicly over the window about his desire to move on from Parkhead, and it looks as though this move will be concluded in a few days' time. Another player who is heavily linked with a move away from the hoops this summer is Odsonne Edouard. Earlier in the window, it looked very likely that the player was going to move to Leicester City, however that move broke down when Leicester signed Daka from RB Salzburg. However, now Sky Sports are reporting that Brighton have registered interest in the Frenchman. Brighton have just sold Ben White to Arsenal for £50 million, and now the Seagulls have the money to spend, which could lead to this deal being done. Even though Edouard is in his last year of his contract, the Celtic Park Chiefs have shown so far this summer that they are willing to hold out only for top dollar, so Brighton will have to meet their valuation if they want Odsonne Edouard as a Brighton player next season. So there you go, guys, that is the transfer rumours and transfer links for the Old Firm done, but please don't go anywhere as we're going to discuss the other sides in Scotland, and then right at the end of the video I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions on the Old Firm's incomings and outgoings this week. Starting at the capital, and 2 days ago Hibernian announced the departure of Stevie Malin, who joined Turkish side Yeni Malatyaspor on a 2-year deal. As for incomings, it has been very quiet at Hib so far, but I did say keeping on to the likes of Kevin Nisbet, Doig, Porteous and Martin Boyle would be very good business by the club. Moving on to the last season's double winners St Johnstone, and it is being heavily reported that Rotherham are after Sean Rooney. Rotherham have already offered the Saints £200,000, however it was turned down, but the Yorkshire club are set to return to the table with an improved offer. After a successful trial period, it was confirmed that Cillian Sheridan has signed a 2-year deal with Dundee FC. The D's said that he brings a wealth of experience, having played over 400 games, scoring 100 goals in his career. Now moving to Livingston, and Livy confirmed the signing of Andrew Shinnie. Shinnie, who last season was playing at Charlton, is an attacking midfielder, and the manager David Martindale said he is a real coup. It has been very quiet at the other clubs throughout Scotland at the moment, not sure what's going on. However, a lot of their business does go on later into the window as they lose players that they need to replace, etc, or make a big sale, have a lot of money, then reinvest it back into the squad. So it's usually a normal thing that happens, but a lot of clubs have made signings here and there. But yeah, a lot of the smaller clubs will wait till later in August. And see what players they've got at their disposal and see who they need to bring in. And a lot of loan moves also come into the squads as well later on in the window, as it's a cheaper viable option for the smaller teams in the Premiership. So there you go, guys, that is the transfer roundup done and dusted for this week. As I said, I'll give you my opinion on some certain matters throughout this one. The thing that sticks out for me this week is how quiet it is in terms of incomings at Rangers. I thought they still need a couple more players to come in through the door. If they pull off the Joey Veerman one, I've said on the channel so many times, that is a real big coup and a real statement of intent by the Ibrox board. But yeah, Joey Veerman, if they get that one over the line in the next few days, that would be a massive, massive signing. However, it will take a bit of money due to the Hellas Verona also in for him as well. As for Celtic, they're starting to get the wheels moving. Before the transfer window even started, a lot of people were coming out saying that they need to spend a lot of money this summer to sort of close the gap between them and Rangers. It's been a bit lacklustre from the start, obviously with the delay of the manager, but look, things are starting to move along now. A lot of these players won't be ready for the Champions League qualifier, which a lot of Celtic fans wanted them new players in the door for. But it looks like Kyogo, Liel Abada, they'll all be ready for the start of the Premiership season. There's loads and loads of talk about other players coming in with the likes of Carl Starfelt. Mario Vuskovic saga's gone a bit quiet, but they've looked to talk to bring on big defenders. So it does seem like Celtic are spending money, and especially now with the knock-on effect with the Chris Iyer deal getting done and maybe the Odsonne Edouard one soon to follow, Celtic will then have a lot more money to reinvest into the playing squad, so there might be more signings coming into August. But guys, if you've enjoyed this transfer roundup, please do smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. As I say, we do live streams all the time, Celtic Rangers games, other teams in Scotland as well. Of course, we're going to be covering Hibs and Aberdeen throughout Europe as well, St Johnstone. So yeah, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and yeah, stick in and tune into all the videos. Thank you so much for the support over the last couple of months. It's been fantastic, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, peace.